this talk about vision boards has actually got me thinking back to a book that people either love or hate, which is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, and it came out back in 2007. Now, I think one of the great things about The Secret is it's actually raised the awareness in relation to the fact that we really can take control of our lives. So once you actually realise that your thoughts are what create what goes on in your life and around you, then you really do have the ability to take control of your life. And that is the power, and that is actually the wonder of The Secret. One thing, unfortunately, in my own personal opinion, I believe they left out of The Secret, which is extremely important, is it's not a magic pill. You can't just think everything's going to be okay. You actually have to take some form of action afterwards. So if, for example, you want a new car, you can't just have this magnificent thought of a new car and expect it to materialise out of nowhere, because it's just not going to happen. It's just not feasible. So what you need to do is you need to put steps into place and actually take action towards getting that new car. Another example could be that you need a new partner in your life, or you want happiness in your life. There's no point saying, I want to be happy, without actually specifying what it is that is going to make you happy, because that's what you need to specify. That's what you need to think about, and that's what you need to start to bring into your life. With all of these things, if you're very clear on what you're after, then there's no reason you can't achieve it. When you start to think about these things, think in the positive. This is the one thought process that you can change immediately that will have significant impact on your life very, very quickly. Instead of thinking about all of the things that you don't want to happen in your life and think about all the things that you don't want to be involved in, start thinking about the things that you do want to happen in your life and the things that you do want to be surrounded by. And I guarantee that you will see an almost immediate change. One of the things a lot of my clients present with initially is the fact that they feel completely overwhelmed and that they have no control whatsoever of what's going on in their life around them. When you break this down, in fact, they do have control, but they're not ready to make the choices that they need to make to change their thinking, which will give them the ultimate control that they need. If you think about life a little bit like a pendulum, some of the time you're sort of standing in the middle in a neutral spot. Sometimes you're going to have extreme highs and sometimes you're going to have extreme lows. And people tend to flick backwards and forwards from extreme high and extreme low, and they're never really centered and focused in the middle. It's when you can actually control that pendulum and bring it back to the now, to the present, and sit yourself in a neutral space in the middle, that you will notice and you will begin to actually feel the control that is available to you, and then you will actually begin to make decisions, and your thought process will be based on the here and now and not based on the emotions that you're feeling at the time. So I think we have to all be thankful that Rhonda Byrne put The Secret out when she did. It has definitely raised our awareness. It has definitely got people thinking about things at a higher conscious level. And it's now up to us, each and every one of us, to make the most of that and to actually get out there and realise that it is time to take control of our own lives and not let other people control us.